Hello everybody, welcome back to Language Litigation and Integration Part 32, Casual Conversation. This series we've talked a lot about law, a lot about scapegoating, a lot about my past. I'll just give you a quick update on the champion complaint, and then we'll just casual conversation, just some more like trivial experiences or just different stories about just, less severe scapegoating. But for the champion complaint, I'm 100%. I just want to make a point. Lindsay Stevens, again, when you're intimidating somebody, when you're aggressively antagonizing somebody, I told her I was going to call the cops on her. And again, I'm not a narc. I don't call cops. But again, if you threaten me at my house, I literally have zero options. But she said, do it. Like, do it, bro. So again, antagonism. But I tried to. The first story I want to tell you is trying to report crime just as a casual citizen. So again, I just wanted something on record. I don't expect the criminality stuff to stick at all. But for champions, again, please just educate yourself on math and science. Support basic human decency. Jenny Donnellan told me that they pride themselves on, empowering people. I was at your front office, I saw the little corporate slogans, empower people, blah, blah, blah. But you harass me, you're intimidating me one time at my house, and when you've come from a background of profound negligence, it affects your ability to eat food literally. So the first time that I can't stomach my breakfast correctly, I can't have a good time at your property. Well, I guess I'll tell you so immediately I went and spent just 2 nights in shitty motels in Cincinnati and Dayton just to literally leave the pressure of Columbus, Ohio. So again, I don't know what financial penalty I'm going to assess or how I'm going to assess my time, but champions, I'm the director of global scientific research. So that's pretty valuable. So I'll probably just do a flat fee because there's no chance a company with $2.1 billion under management has any potential to really pay me back for fair value. And I just want to make it, just as a human being, all right, I can't sue Jenny Donnellan or Lindsay Stevens, but just as a human being, I just want to be able to sleep and eat comfortably at my house and not be intimidated. That'd be pretty cool. But I just spent 2 nights in Cincinnati and Dayton, and I had a shitty experience at one of the motels. Not even interesting enough story, but trying to report the crime. So I literally call the Columbus Police Department. I've never called the cops before. Don't know what the protocols are. But you get if you call any big company, there's an automated press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 3 for this, press 4 for this. So when you call the police, it says, after it goes through all the options, it says, stay online for a dispatcher. Right? I'm really good with words. When you use the wrong words in the wrong context, I don't get it. I don't want someone dispatched to my apartment. I wanted to, again, file a report. That was what I was trying to do, and filing a report wasn't one of the options. So I clicked the speak to a detective. And so I get on there, wait on the phone, on wait for a couple minutes. A detective gets on the phone, didn't even get her name, didn't give her badge number, don't even care. But immediately just start trying to explain the situation, and then she immediately starts telling me that it's a civil matter. Again, Elaine Bryant, you are the chief of the Columbus Police. Does the police officers, are they judges of law? No, they enforce the law. I am a judge. I rule on the law. So a detective who has taken zero time to look at anything of the 2 years of information that I put out immediately just starts, again, harassing me, telling me I am wrong, asserting authority over me. Again, I'm just a normal citizen, not raising my tone, literally trying to not have a privileged, entitled, worthless person just pump insecurity into my life. And then she says, that was for the complaint against champions, just the content of the merits of the illegality. And then And she's like, well, you should have stayed on the line. Or she's like, why did you waste the time of a detective? And I'm like, because I didn't know what teleprompt to click. Sorry, Columbus Police. And for the last time, forget the champion complaint. You people are 100% liable for not enforcing the law of my violation of the constitutional infringements that are currently going on and have been going on for my entire life. You are the people that are responsible for that. So yeah, that was again that's what happened when I tried to again just simply put on record with the police that I wanted a criminal complaint against the Lindsay Stevens and Jenny Donnellan. And then when I'm talking extortion, like I said, when I'm talking tremendous value, and when we have this, right, the Trump suit's big in the news right now, it's over $1.7 million. I'm talking literally trillions of dollars. Personal wealth taken from me. My entire career taken from me. And so the level of stress, again, anyone gets defrauded out of anything, it feels terrible. You get defrauded out of something, and then you can't report the crime, and then you get harassed by the cops, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? Let me make sure I'm still rolling. So that's really all I need or want to say for the champion complaint. And again, 0% threatening. I will use the facility as in accordance with the lease agreement. But you guys are 100% intimidating and putting pressure and harassing, and it's just nonsense. But after that happened, again, one of these other days, I think it was probably two or 3 days after coming back from Cincinnati or Dayton, I'm just going to the mall because like I said, at current times I cannot confidently eat a meal because of stress other people are putting on me criminally. So I'm driving to the mall, literally trying to get a small salad and a soup to try to eat some lunch and go to a movie. Driving down, I live in Columbus, Ohio, or Dublin, Ohio, driving down Sawmill Road, go to get on 270, and as a normal driver of the road, it is the merger's job to get up to speed on the highway, yes or no? Yes. So I'm trying to get up to speed, going from 45 to 65 to 70. And there's this, I don't know, I was behind her, I couldn't see how old, but probably, my guess is a teen, but certainly my age or younger, I'm 27, literally starts matching my speed, and my lane's running out. And I am trying to get up to speed, I'm well below the speed limit. And she's just like matching my speed so I cannot merge onto the fucking highway, and there's a good amount of cars there. So my lane starts running out, and I have to pretty aggressively slam on the brakes. And I am not an aggressive driver. Like I said, I'm not a pussy driver. I'm not an aggressive driver. I'm a very eyes on the road type of guy. And then she I speed up to get her plate. I just need to get her license plate. And then she starts making this fucking, oh, you're crying. And then she starts flicking me off. So I give her one of these just to say fuck you. And then again, I drop back. I'm not trying to chase her. I don't have road rage. I'll get mad at people, but I don't road rage. But I don't follow people, not antagonizing. A car is a weapon. I would like to emphasize that. I have the young lady's license plate, and she will be again criminally prosecuted, or at least I will find some way to make this genuinely affect your career. Because threatening me with a car, again, as I'm just getting casual conversation, just getting harassed at my apartment, have no human rights. Okay, let's go to the mall. This shit fucking happens. And then so go to the mall, watch the movie. I saw, seen a couple. I've seen The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard Part 2. I have not seen the first one. Wasn't a big fan of that one. Also saw Quiet Place Part 2. I thought that was a very good movie. Really liked that one. Watch a movie, I forget to figure which one, come back. Now this is the same trip. Go to the mall, get out, watch a movie. Now I'm coming back from Polaris to Dublin, Ohio. Now I'm getting back on. I'm already on 270 West. And I'm boxed into 3 big trucks. And this RDP Food Services truck, also had their license plate number, starts merging onto my lane and literally forces me out of the lane of the highway, and I have to slam on my brakes again. I literally almost got ran off the road twice, given the same road by 2 different people in the matter of 3 hours, just driving down the road. So like when I tell people I want to like leave this country and shit, I want to go to Amsterdam where people ride bikes everywhere and I don't have to worry about fucking cars. For real. And I'm not scared of a car, I'm not timid, I don't have irrational fears, but if I can limit getting in a motorized vehicle is a pretty dangerous activity. I would like to not do that, and certainly not in this fucking carnival country of America. Casual conversation, man. Try to report some flies at the apartment, that's a no-go. Try to have a conversation with that guy over there, that's no-go. Driving to the mall, holy fuck. Good luck with all those fucking idiots in cars. Oh, but also being fat is a privilege. I do want to emphasize this. When I tell people I can't eat, like I'm in good athletic shape, right? I've dropped about 10 pounds since this shit has happened. Went from about 191 to about 181. But people don't see that as like, right, as any sort of health problem. But at every point in human history, being fat has been a privilege. I can go to the grocery store, walking distance, and pick any food from any place on this planet. I do not have enough respect to put that food in my mouth, chew, and swallow. And then somebody will come up to me and be like, well, you look good, you're in good shape. I can't eat consistently. Of course I'm thin. Of course I don't, and the degradation, that again, not having control over your own food intake is the most, again, what is more degrading than that? Every country that has ever had a real fucking famine, go look at a real famished person. What is more disrespectful than not letting another individual eat? I can't think of anything. So that's what happened when I went to the mall. And I just remember, that was the first thought. I went into Chili's to get the soup and the salad, and there was just fat people everywhere. And again, I'm sure they're body positive, right? We just had Pinterest banned weight loss. I'm positive your body's going to die faster if you don't get into a good, healthy range. And it's certainly less than most people accept. So that's the casual conversation for driving to the mall. Some more stories. Ugh. So let me now read to you my current LinkedIn post. Okay, again, because I post about this stuff regularly. I have everyone a part of any organization distributing my proofs is being sued. Columbus, Ohio, and the families and professional here are criminals. I cannot start a family because of ongoing criminal activity. Completely true, completely true. There is nothing I can do. True. Proven. First day I have rights, I'm donating all property. A true disgrace. I'm 100% a capitalist. But if you take away my career, have it. That's fine. I'm going to do something else. Have it. And at this point, it's like knowledge or something. It's a lot of proofs. That's what it is. But right, like I said, the VP of investments is Michael Mayhew. The St. Paul, the sales community has 100% built Michael Mayhew's career. He started out as a personal trainer. Again, I gave a run at a personal trainer, sent out flyers, sent out email again years ago. Didn't get too many. No one helped me out. I need help. Put yourself out in the world. Don't be afraid for help. I am not afraid for help. No one will give it to me. But right, the Patrick story and the one-way relationship. Had an old friend named Patrick. Became friends in high school. Well, originally, again, I went to a Catholic school. He went to a public school. But at first, like, we became friends. I don't even really remember, like, mid-high school. But I remember him telling me once we were friends that at the beginning he really didn't like me. He really didn't like me. As a way of like, wow, look, we've grown into this blossoming friendship. And it's really, like I said, my level of competence just gets haters. They just come out of the fucking woodworks. They really fucking do. But I'm not an arrogant person. I'm really not. I'm a normal-ass fucking dude with a math subject in his head. And so the one-way relationship, like I said, this type of thing has happened with everybody I've ever met. Directly tells me he didn't like me before he met me. Meets me, become friends. We're friends till like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years ago. And then again, just fades into the distance. Because people will disrespect you, right? When you're a scapegoat, in the casual conversation way, people don't think they're like manipulating you. When you prove something or have a conversation with somebody, they don't think that's a math proof. But from my perspective, it's just like, You teach them something, they literally disrespect you, they treat your life like the ultimate public restroom, come in, shit, piss everywhere, throw their bloody tampons anywhere they want, and just walk out, and it's really just not their problem anymore. And it practically isn't. And so, like I said, not friends anymore, haven't heard from any of these people in years, because they don't support my career. Like, I've taught these people things. I've helped people move in this community. All right? And you guys don't see maybe we should take one day a week and listen to a song, stream a song, listen to a lecture, which again is basically the base of human knowledge. When you guys grow up and have children, they're going to learn from these lectures. So why can't you just watch them now and support my career? Because we have one-way relationships, right? We have perfectly selfishness, and now I have other friends that tell me we're all living, we all have our own lives to live. Again, yeah, correct. But at big times in history, we got to work together. We got to get shit done together, and everyone's lives get better faster. I don't have a career or a family, and I'm going to be turning 28 in a couple months, and there is nothing I can do about it. But I just wanted to make the point with the Patrick story is people who don't respect you will happily tell you once they think you're friends, and if they're still insecure or underdeveloped, then they'll slowly push you out as they grow up and realize that's what they did. And so just existing around insecurity, I can't do anything. And to Patrick, I'll give you a story about my brother and my cousin Matt. Biting. When we were, again, literally, they were children, I was a child, but my brother and my cousin would bite themselves, put teeth imprints on their hands, and then go show my mom or my aunt and say, look, Brad bit us. And then I would go into timeout, and they would do it regularly. Everyone does this shit to me. And you might, like you said, you might say this is, wow, why are you bringing up a story from my early childhood? Because that was literally yesterday. And it's funny to me. You have to understand, I'm an actual scapegoat. You accept this shit. I can't properly stomach a food because people won't let me exist. But so, just like I said, there's two quick stories. This is everybody. And now one other quick story. So last story, good one. Yeah, through the G69 summit, that was a good one. I'm talking a lot about Tiananmen. That was a good one. Turn on 60 Minutes the other day, I think it was last Sunday. The first story that comes up is talking about people in Cuba and people in China having strange sounds coming from their microwaves. And the very first thing the guy says is, you don't even notice it starting. Pause right there, let me tell you a different story. Before any of you people ever heard of me, when you were sure I was just a fucking idiot, the first time I proved something, the visceral, I could eat food again, I could feel comfortable. The first thing I said to myself was, you don't notice the torture starting, you just notice your first normal day. That is exactly what the fuck happened when I unplugged my microwave 3 days ago. Same shit, just with the sleeping. The eating is 100% this. The sleeping, that definitely changed. So, we need to figure out who's doing that. And then we're going to go from there. Because I have, again, been tortured, sleep torture my whole life, and I know exactly what it is before you people have met me. And that 60 Minutes wasn't a random little clip. So let's look into that. Thanks for watching Language Litigation and Integration Part 32, Casual Conversations.